that. Personally, I had something last year? I had to come. It was in Nigeria. The whole problem got resolved. I was yeah, because of the NHS waiting times. I was on the waiting list for a very long time.
People go, they talk nonsense. I mean, it happened to my childhood friend. He lost his wife because of this NHS waiting list in the UK.
I was on the waiting list for a very long time. And in fact, the thing is, just for Nigeria, have your money, just pay and get what you want done.
See,
yeah.
I said, any treatment you are looking for. I took my daughter to a hospital in Victoria Island. The doctor used to come in every week from the UK. Every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. When it's important, every Saturday he comes in on a Friday night plane. Saturday morning is in the office and he consults the whole day. So that value you are getting in that UK, you are getting it in Nigeria.
See, we all know Nigeria is fun. Nigeria is fun, no doubt. Then, like we keep saying, it's the insecurity and things like that that make people leave the country. Yeah. But the thing then again is, when I hear people say, oh, the UK is bad, UK is this, it's not totally true. Yeah. Yes, it's a free service. The NHS is free. So, you expect to have the long queues and all that. Yeah. But when you talk about professionalism, it's there. When you talk about care, it's there. Like the right care. Things that we really don't get back home. Even the way, the way you feel just being spoken to by a doctor, even the nurse, or, like that proper medical care. Yeah. I know that's what we lack, like back home and things like that. But I will tell you for free today that we all know, the NHS waiting times, but we need to understand that these are because it's a free service. You expect the long queues. Yeah. But then again, A&E is there. You go to A&E, you get redirected, or you go to your GP, and there are other ways to access the healthcare. But mine, I came back to Nigeria just because of the waiting times. Yeah, so when people say, "Oh, abroad,"
that does not happen in the United States here. If you have your insurance, it doesn't happen like that here. It does not. Once you have your insurance, you'll be attended to.
No, it's not about not having, like here, it's not about not having the right papers or anything. No, it's just
50. Once I have more than 50 requests, Instagram will just hang. I add, unless I start the live again, and I've been on for 1 hour, 5 minutes, and not get power to add anybody again. Where is Mrs. Linda? Miss Linda don't run. All those abroad people, where people believe say abroad at the beginning and the end. Where Tolu? I don't see them again. They don't vex. Go. Now, when you say abroad is very big. Dubai is different from America. Canada is different from London. So when you are abroad, what you will get in Canada, you will not get in London. So continue, my sister. Sorry.
I like the fact that you said it depends on what is bringing you to abroad. I like that part. You see, the money we make here, the job opportunity here, if you have that same thing in Nigeria, a lot of people here will not travel to abroad. That's one factor I want you to know. And I like the point that you stress that, there is fun in Nigeria. I love you. You have spoken very, very well. You understand? All of us, we are not eloquent, in the same way. You understand? I like, the way you are putting your word, because, people just want to believe that, okay, once I have a certain party, Saturday I went to party, another Saturday I went to party. That is fun. That is not fun. You understand? That is not fun. But what is fun is when you open your door and you are able to say good morning to your neighbor. You are safe. You understand? You walk freely. Before you walk next pole, you see somebody you say, hello. But here, when you are going on the road, you just have to mind your business. You understand? The way you go out is the way you come back inside your house. As I talk too much now, I feel here knock for my domo. say, what did they happen? Are you safe? Is everything okay? And if they can't knock my door like that, warn me like 2 times, they feel give me eviction. You understand? So the life we live home, we are not enjoying that kind of fun. Like, I like that word fun. We're not having that fun here. No matter how it is, the system is here, the culture is different from our own. So you want to jump into that culture now, you want to, you want to turn it into fun, you want to make it fun. You understand? It has a limit. It has a limit. You can't enjoy that kind of life that we having at home. And for the medical, it's not everybody that is rich in Nigeria we get the kind of the treatment they want. I disagree with that, the Fridge, for that one. No, it's not everybody. Some people they have that money, but sometimes they might not get what they want, and at the end of the day, they lose their life. And it happens here in abroad too. It can happen anywhere. I've seen a guy. He's a car driver here. He's a car race driver, and the wife said, my husband was okay at a point, but they messed him up somewhere when he was doing his therapy, and it got worse. This in the same America, and they have to bring him to another state for treatment. You understand? They gave the guy to me that I should be, doing his, therapy. You understand? So this medical thing is locked. See the example that the Fridge gave, that in Ekiti, the father was able to receive treatment in Ekiti. So it depends on the information. We have people that they have this money, they get into a particular hospital and they were still being messed up, and it can still happen here in the diaspora too. But when it comes to living life and having fun, you will get it in Nigeria. If you have your money, a lot of people will know they will not. We are here to make money. We are here to make money. That's why you see some people every 6 months they are coming back to Nigeria, because that kind of fun you talk about, they cannot get it here in the diaspora. It's boring. It's quiet. So if you want to go and mingle with the Babalowos in the Los Angeles, you want to go for golf, you want to go for car race, you want to put betting for boxing and all of that. Me and you, we don't get that money. We don't get that. We don't get that. That is fun in diaspora. That is what they call fun here. When you are betting for golf, how many Nigerians will go play golf? Say they put betting for boxing. How many Nigerians will do that? For car race, when you go for auction, you will see people bringing different cars. That is the Americans. So you go get where you go reach, you don't go fit talk as in Nigeria. So the system is different. All these things where they see, some people never see the real America, but they go to talk blah 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 blah. America, boring, do this. It's boring to them. They are dying in silence, but they will not tell you the truth. If I enter, sometimes in Nigeria, I will park my car, I will join BRT, I will join public transport, because I want to have that, that Agbero feelings, that move now, madam, not push me. I want to experience it. You understand? So now you just drive your car, you go. For single people, no husband for them, no husband. Single people.
My brother, it's not the same for same for everybody.
Ask Samaria now, how many people we don't come inside our DM where they want scam am, say they want marry and they want marry am? Why Samaria na fine girl now, but you don't want to give herself to just anyhow person, because na scam. You understand? So to marry is problem. Here, to tell your wife, say sit down there, your wife go check out. You can't talk to your wife anyhow. Say sit down there, because she's making what you're making, and she's even helping you with the bills. You are sharing the bills together. You have to watch your mouth, even to your children. The way you talk to your children, your children will ask you, Daddy, this thing that you are asking me to do, are you doing it? They are so intelligent, very, very intelligent. There are some community organization. If you don't belong to that community, you don't know what they are doing there. If you own a house, you are different from, your experience is different from somebody that lives in an apartment. People that owns a house, they have meeting, they come together, they talk about that community. You understand? So when you live in America, where do you belong to? Some people move to Dallas because They want to walk on the street where they will see all Nigerians when they are selling pepper by the side of the road. But at the end of the day, those people that Nigerians, now they will still do you. If you be doctor, where you they do, some kind of wuru work, where you they benefit some people. Sometimes now, if your back is paining you and you are using another person paper, I don't want to talk too much here. Now they get some doctor for you who say they go write paper for you in that person's name. You will carry and go walk, go show, or you will say, I don't feel bend down, my back they pay me. Now Nigeria will still go spoil them. You understand? So because they are already too close to themselves. So sometimes you want to isolate yourself because you don't want to be in problem, and it will be boring. There are some suburb area, it will be boring. You will not like it. And it's because you are running from all this Nigeria wahala. So where do you live? Where do you belong to? In the diaspora, in this abroad. People in Canada, their province is like 4 hours drive to themselves. And some part of Canada, they are speaking French there. It's very, very dry. But biting, Nigeria, know they help ourselves here. We don't help ourselves. Like in Nigeria, if your car spoil now, you go see some people that will help you. Not be like that for you. You have to call tow truck.
I can't bring
any.
Let me just end it here, and we've overrun our time.
Yeah. Just wanted to drop 2 cents.
God bless you, Love Doc. God bless you, everybody that joined. My point will always be my point, and my point is nowhere is good and nowhere is bad. You can figure out America and you enjoy it, all well and good. If it is the UK, all well and good. If it's Canada, all well and good. Nigeria, all well and good. I have a problem with abroad people who will tell you that Nigeria is terrible, Nigeria is terrible, Nigeria is terrible. I will tell you for free, Nigeria is not terrible. The only problem I believe Nigeria has that cannot be solved with money is security. Even that, to an extent, if you can hire Mopol and escort anytime you go out, you solve it partially. It's just that is now very expensive because you'll be spending like 300K a day. So abroad people like to look down on Nigeria. And I tell people, when I came to Canada, I had a very boring time. Canada is one of the last places I like to live. I found it boring. But there are some people who argue and say Canada is not boring. Same thing with Nigeria. Some people say, people are suffering in Nigeria. I'm not suffering in Nigeria. I'm eating good, as in good organic food, well-cooked Nigerian meals. You understand? My kids go to good schools. Even my kids don't want to travel. Now, they beg them to make them travel, make them go get another experience. They like Nigeria. So at the end of the day, when somebody comes and says, oh, Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is bad, it is their experience. Oh, how many people are earning so and so? I live in an estate. My neighbor just bought the latest Highlander, 2024. On my clothes alone, if you count the cars, it's like $1 million. Just in my clothes alone, the latest Benzes, BMWs. You understand? So my Nigeria experience is going to be different from somebody who grew up in Mangoro, lived, and is currently living in Ikorodu. From that Ikorodu, he can JAPA. We cannot have the same experience. Just like somebody who went to Harvard in the US, and somebody who went to one of those small county colleges, you can't have the same. The experience will be different. Like you said, those people, they go bet for golf or Formula One. Now that's same abroad they did. So at the end of the day, what am I trying to say in essence is live your truth, live your reality. That lady that I brought on today said she will never travel abroad because her dream is to be in front of a camera. And if she goes abroad, she will not have that dream. And I thought about it. Go and watch the interview. I thought about it. Many people come and change profession. My father is a doctor. till today at 70 something is still a doctor. How my father now go and change and become something else because that's what's selling? To me, is mediocrity. Do you understand? If you know what you want to do and you set off in life early enough, you might just as well achieve it. But when you now start doing other things, somebody said that if you're an OAP, you are now a blogger. The same thing I used to do on OAP is what I do here is talk. I didn't do anything. I used to talk, and they used to shout at me that I used to talk too much because it's the talk that got me there, not the music. So at the end of the day, let's think it through, have an open mind. I have a lot of audience there. People like all these JAPA topics. 38 people on TikTok, 200 on Facebook, another 100 and something on YouTube. Good night, everybody. I love you all. We'll see tomorrow.